Hey, what's up? It's Dean Soto here again, prosulum.com. Today's topic is this. I was about to call you, but I got tied up. That and more coming up. All right, cool. Quick story, which I think is really cool because it has to do with a system, and it's actually a system that I started outsourcing. Okay, so I started using this app called Close.io. I have no affiliation with them whatsoever, so I'm not trying to sell their stuff. They can sell it on their own. It's all a sales tool anyway, so they can do that on their own, all right? But it goes to show the power of having a system of following up, okay? So there was a guy that I had been selling to for quite a while. He's kind of a smaller guy. He has a consultant. He basically sells restaurant franchises, fast casual restaurant franchises. Really nice guy. I like him a lot. And he wanted to set up a system where he could offload a lot of his sales, or at least a big portion of what he was doing lead gen wise and reaching out and all other stuff to a virtual assistant. And so he reached out to me mainly because he was a referral from another friend of mine who uses my virtual assistant. He's actually been using mine for quite a long time. And here's the cool thing is that he had dropped off. For whatever reason, I had sent the agreement to get started and everything like that, and he had dropped off for quite a while. He had a couple of different objections, and I get it. He had a consulting agency. He had a couple of other things going on as well, and I get it. I totally get that. You know, it's more thing to worry about, and he wanted basically to be absolutely certain that it was going to be a return on his investment. And I've used my guys for sales, and at least for like right now, they develop my lead lists. They've contacted suppliers in the past for my drop shipping business and things like that. So he wanted to make sure that he was going to make a return on investment. Obviously, that is a very important thing, right? Well, he, as I said before, he dropped off. He literally just kind of fell off the face of the earth. And for me, one of the things that I really never had was a really good follow-up sequence where I would reach out to people who basically I'd never heard of or never heard from again. Not really the best thing to do, obviously, but I tend to be a little timid in general. And so I was just kind of like, okay, I'm not going to keep bugging them. I'm not going to, I don't have time to keep bugging them. I don't want to keep bugging them. And plus, it kind of hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings. So, yes. No, but seriously, it kind of did that being ignored is never fun. So anyway, going back to the point is that I had developed a follow-up sequence where I could reach out to somebody who I had talked to in the past, say, hey, how's everything going? And then afterward, it would reach out to them. If there was no response, it would reach out to them and say, hey, I haven't heard from you. Or did you, like the first email basically says, did you get my last message? ? And it's cool because he reached out, and today, out of the blue, he reached out and he's all, oh, I'm so sorry. I meant to call you today, but I couldn't. I got busy, essentially. And to me, when I saw the message, I was like, wait, oh yeah, I forgot I had sent that. Well, the cool thing was, because it was part of the system, it ended up being, because it was part of that system, I could set it, forget it, and it ended up being where we're going to have a call tomorrow, and I'm going to try and close him on a virtual assistant. He wouldn't be contacting me otherwise because I had already sent him an agreement and everything like that. So it's just kind of hammering out some objections that he might have, and then getting him on board with a virtual assistant. So what's the point? What's the important part of this? Is that when you have a system where you can follow up and set and forget, you'll find, at least what I found so far, is that people don't ignore you. They don't ignore you because they don't like you. They'll tell you if they're not interested or anything like that, but life happens, right? Life happens. Life happens, and so sometimes things get in the way. It might not be a priority then, it might not be whatever, but the more that you have a system where you can reach out and just kind of reconnect in a non obnoxious way, the better. And that could be done through a virtual assistant, that can be done through software, that can be done through whatever. And in this case, I was using Close.io as that software. I like it a lot. Actually, it's pretty cool. And it makes it so that when life becomes better for the person, or it becomes a situation where your service can actually help them, they will reach out, right? This is what I love about systems. This is why all the VAs at prosulum.com, prosulum.com, are all based around systems. When you have a good system, when they're either documenting something for you, when you have a good system, you don't have to think about it. It was to the point where this particular process, this particular system, I literally forgot that I had sent it to him. And so when he responded saying, "I'm sorry," I was like, wait, what was he sorry about? Oh, it's because the email that goes out is basically, "Hey, did you get my last message? What the heck?" That's how powerful your systems should be, where you literally forget about them. You don't even have to worry about them. It's just things that happen, okay? So what's one thing right now that you could put in place, whether it's a virtual assistant or whether it is a piece of technology or something? What's that one thing that you can put in place right now that can help you to create a system where you can simply just forget it? You can forget that it's even occurring, but it's working for you in the background, right? What's that one thing that you can put in place? It might be for sales, it might be with, like I said, with a virtual assistant, it might be with an employee, it might be with your family. It doesn't matter. What's that one thing that you can do right now that would put a system in place that you can set and forget and deliver a massive amount of value? All right, so if you know that one thing, put that system in place. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And people are probably thinking I'm retarded right now in this area, but whatever. All right, so put that system in place and let me know in the comments what that system is, and let me know what the result is in the next few weeks. All right, Dean Soto, prosulum.com. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.